Hello and welcome to another edition of the Lynn Lowdown. And today we have four special guests with us. We have Natalia, we have Fiona, Christiana, and we got the odd man out, Ethan. He got to stand because the ladies have to sit. But they're here talk about some great stuff that they're working on. They're doing this summer. How y'all doing?
Good, how are you?
You know, it's not raining, so whenever the sun is out, I'm always in a good mood. All right, talk to me. You guys, talk to me what you guys got going on with the interning that you guys have been doing.
So we are called the Talking Trash for Oceans interns. We work closely with Lynn's Girls Inc. and Salem Sound Coast Watch. And we're just a group of teenagers that are committed to talking trash to spread awareness about marine debris and making sure that everyone is helping make a difference with our environment.
So, Natalia, what got you all involved with the organization? What got you interested?
I think we were kind of joined the internship from different cross and paths that we came across, the Salem Sound Coast Watch. Personally, I was doing an independent research project for my high school. We had a course where you had to do one, and my teacher helped me set me up with Salem Sound Coast Watch because she knew some people, and it was amazing. We did an interview with one of the oceanography professors, Carl Lavender, and it's just kind of like an educational video that we were making. And then I started the internship with them here, and I've been working on the CoSmart restaurant project with Ethan, and it's been great.
Yeah, let's talk about that project. Ethan, talk to me a little about that project that you two are working on.
So yeah, it's the CoSmart Restaurants Project, and our goal is to encourage and to aid local restaurants in Salem and Lynn mainly to become more environmentally sustainable. So that means recycling more, composting, being more water and energy efficient, using less plastic. So we've been reaching out to restaurant owners through email or coming up and talking to people and seeing what they already do, what we can learn from them, and what they might like to do. And so, if a restaurant owner says they would want to compost, they want to recycle, they want to do whatnot, we provide them with the resources to make it as easy as possible to do that transition. Because, for restaurant owners, they're busy. It takes a lot of effort to switch their practices. So yeah, our goal is just to make it as easy as possible.
Yeah, how's that been, the reception from the restaurant owners that you guys have reached out? I don't know, how's that been working with them?
You want to take that?
Sure. I guess the communication part has been a bit challenging. Yeah, some of the more green practices are a bit hard to sell since kind of hard to find the balance between what's economically more profitable for the business versus what's more good for the environment, just kind of the right thing to do. So we've been trying to assist restaurants with that transition and just kind of find that balance that is right for them. We walked around some of the places in Salem that are next to our office, and we just handed out flyers and talked to them personally about the whole project and just kind of what they might want assistance with. We have a survey on the flyers that the restaurants can fill out, and basically just kind of ask them if they're interested in recycling, composting, water efficiency, energy efficiency, environmentally friendly cleaning supplies, switching to more biodegradable plastics. And yeah, some of the practices are easier for businesses to start up because they're helping them as well, water efficiency and energy efficiency, because they're able to save money on them. So those are a bit easier to sell.
Definitely. Now, Christiana and Fiona, you two got something that you're working on too. See, you got the cigarette right there.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that big old cigarette that you got over there.
So we actually built this ourselves. We glued them together and we spray painted them. We are planning on doing a trial run in Lynn, starting out with 3 cigarette bin to place around Lynn. And our goal is to reduce the amount of cigarette butts that are going into our ocean. And Yeah, do you want to add?
And this is happening. You guys are planning this for Lynn and Salem, am I correct?
Yes. So the cigarette butt bin project actually began in Salem in 2014, way before we started working with Salem Sound Coast Watch as interns. And on the Salem end, we're personally working on reviving that project because we work closely with the community. And we try to get sponsors for the bins. We started in Salem with about 50 bins, I want to say. And we had a few sponsors which would be in charge of making sure that the bins are being used, making sure that they're clean and identifiable. But we were able to acknowledge the fact that our communication wasn't too great with the sponsors. So when we first started working on this project over the school year, we spoke to past sponsors, and they told us that knowing that they're able to help the environment is very much an incentive for them, but they need people to be able to check in with them to really keep them going and making sure that they're on top of their responsibilities, because a lot of these people are local business owners and they have their own stuff going on in their lives. So on the Salem end, we're really focusing on reviving that and making sure that people know that they're still out there, they can still be used. And on Lynn's side, where they actually have a different bin. So like Christy said, we created these, but Salem has completely different bins.
Will the bin in Lynn look like that? Or
Yeah.
bigger? Or-
Yeah, they're about 29 inches long. Yeah, they'll pretty much look like this. We're planning on putting a sticker on it that says "Park here, bus here," and then it has a scan. It has a scan code that you can scan, and it will bring you directly to our website for more information.
Okay, that's such an important thing that all y'all are doing, because we gotta keep the environment clean. Because we see what's happening with nature at this point in time. I mean, what can you talk about the importance of just having a clean environment? You guys talk about natural sources and green sources. Can you all just talk about the importance of keeping the earth clean?
Okay, sure. Obviously. Yeah, so I know for different parts of the project we researched statistics and like how many cigarettes end up in the environment, and we do a lot of like beach cleanups, trying to like pick up the trash. From the video that I did with Cara Lavender, there's a lot of like information on how when plastics makes it into the ocean, a lot of like animals become trapped in it or like consume it, and it basically gets into the food cycle of like the marine life. The animals eat it, then the fish eats the bigger fish, and it just kind of ends up in our food cycle, as well as just like polluting the environment and harming the animals themselves. It also affects kind of like humans.
Definitely, and with the cigarette butts too, because there's a lot that get found in the ocean nowadays too, because people just dump them by the beach and they get found in the ocean, and that's also gonna cause a disaster, especially with the sea life and all of that.
Yeah, according to several sources that we've looked at, there are about 4.5 trillion cigarette butts that end up in our environment. And for several years, they've always been found at the top of the list for the most littered item in our waterways, in our streets, and everything like that. And a lot of it, too, we've discovered is caused by the lack of education and understanding about what cigarette butts are actually made of. And a lot of people think that it's as simple as paper, cotton, and tobacco. But really it's created by this man-made plastic material called cellulose acetate. And when it's not disposed of properly, it can take up to 10 years to fully degrade. And the toxin itself releases terrible chemicals into the environment that they're in that can last much longer than the lifetime of the cigarette. And so with our project, we're outside of just having the butt bins in place, we're really focusing on making sure that people understand that cigarettes actually genuinely do more than just have a physical little thing like laying on the street or in the water.
Okay, gotcha. Nick, Ethan, talk to me about what's happening with you guys for the rest of the time with your interning, with some of the stuff that you guys are also going to be working on, including the stuff you're already working on now. Is there anything else that you guys got going on, got cooking up?
So we're working on a composting project as well, which is a third project, more of a group project that we're planning on getting into in the future. Just organizing a video and some information for everyone to easily access about how to compost, why it's important to compost. And then of course we're going to continue with our projects, hoping to get in contact with more restaurants for the CoSmart restaurant project. They're going to be getting more bins out there. So yeah, we have a lot going on.
A lot going on. Well, wish we could have more time with you guys, but time is running out. Lastly, please plug in the website, social media. If they want to get into any information, want to know more, please let them know. Steer them in the right direction. Plug the website.
So we have a website that is going to be airing on August 6th. It's Talking Trash for Clean Oceans at .org. And we also have some of the social media. Salem Sound Coast Watch. They have like a Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. I believe Facebook and Instagram are more updated than the Twitter, but yeah.
All right. Hey, saving the environment. They are saving the environment out here. Some of them are going to college. Me and your college. What school you going to?
DePaul. Yeah.
Yo, you're going all the way to Chicago. Ooh, make sure you pack a nice warm winter coat. Those winters in Chicago are different. You guys have been watching the Lynn Lowdown. Have a great day.